Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another ManDem United podcast, the podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United related. Please, people, big up to my guy Rants every single time. He's about to touch 80K on his channel as well. So make sure you subscribe over there. Big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid from Rants' channel as well. Big up to all the regulars as always. Big up to all the new people locked in. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Vitally important you do that. Hit that like button on the video. Even though there's over 200 of you lot in here right now, share across all the socials as well. I need you lot to share across all the socials. And on top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Recently went over 8K, so it is now rolled to 9,000 subscribers. So we're at 8,133 people. So get us up to 8,100. I'm only asking for 7 subscribers. Get us to 8,140. Hit that subscribe button. Get your questions in, like I stated, and I'll here be discussing another defeat from Manchester United as they lose to Bayern Munich. I believe that is now 3 defeats in a row. Arsenal, Brighton, and now Bayern Munich. So 3 defeats in a row across all competitions for Manchester United. Obviously, looking ahead to the Burnley game on Saturday as well. Let me see what you lot are saying in the chat. Of course, if you super chat as well, I will get straight to your comment or your question, people. But I will get to all the best questions. I will start. Don't worry about that. Big up to my guy Eddie, says hit that like, people. Big up to Sheik, Warrior J Bowser as well. Yeah. I put it on sub-only mode. Yeah. I did. Yeah, Eddie. I put it on sub-only mode. So, yeah. I appreciate you letting me know, though. Big up to True Blue as well. My guy, I can't pronounce your name, and I don't want to butcher it, but big up to you. Big up Black Diamond. I see you. True Blue as well. Hey, good to see Stephanie G says, big up Flawless. Literally been a minute, buddy. Good to see it as well. Yeah, Timo's crazy with his predictions. Big up to Ed, who says, big up another A1 stream. Loading, who says, hit the like button upon entry to the city of Sarcasm. Yes, make sure you do so as well, and hit the like button. Like Stephanie G said, Neville B, also Jack, I see you. Andrew Collins says, thoughts on Bruno as captain. That's a great question. I don't really have any thoughts on it. And Bruno was captain because I just know he's not a very good player. Is he captain-like? No. When Ten Hag gave him the captaincy, I tried to give Ten Hag the benefit of the doubt, as in terms of giving him the captaincy to try and improve him and get something more from Bruno Fernandes. But in regards to the reason why I don't have much thoughts on it, because I don't think it has any bearing on Bruno's performances. I don't think it has any bearing on the team. I don't think if Casemiro or Martinez were the captains of Manchester United or Varane, we would be playing much better. I don't think these players are not playing well because of the captain. Obviously, Bruno's showing his deficiencies, but that's nothing to do with captaincy. Bruno, before he was captain, was showing these deficiencies. I'm not seeing anything new from Bruno Fernandes. This is why I don't even criticize him, because I just know he's not very good. Only reason why I'm now talking about him is because, Andrew, you've asked me about it, which is cool. I'm just saying, like, legit, that's just where I'm at with Bruno Fernandes. Jack says, look at Bruno's quotes after the game. Tells you all about the pretender. This is the same guy who praises his penalty goal in the 6-1 defeat to Spurs. Yeah, it tells you all you need to know about him. He has no self-awareness and irrational confidence. But again, I knew this from the way he played, that Bruno has irrational confidence. Because Bruno plays the same way. He doesn't game manage. Bruno plays the same way whether Manchester United are 3-0 up or 3-0 down, or if it's 0-0. Like, certain players will modify their game in regards to what's going on within the game. He doesn't react to the game. Bruno Fernandes always plays like Bruno Fernandes, regardless. And his way is getting the ball forward as quickly as possible, like we're chasing the game, which is not already the case, always the case. Sometimes don't play the ball long. Sometimes slow the game down, game manage when it's late. Sometimes we've been under the cosh for the last 10, 15 minutes. Keep the ball. Like, that's just Bruno for you. So it's not a surprise in what he said after the game in regards to no one expected us to come here and score 3 goals. That's so eye-opening that's your thought process. One, that you think it. Number one, that you think it is crazy. But number two, Number two, the fact that you say this. Like, again, but that comes back to irrational confidence, lack of self-awareness, which I already know he has. And to my guy, like I say, I'm gonna just call, you know what? I'm gonna just call you SM because I don't want to butcher your name. Says Bruno is an okay player. Yeah, I agree. But okay is not good enough. But I do agree with that. Big up to, again, yo, you lot, I don't want to butcher and disrespect. I butcher names like Paul Merson, but big up my guy says, who would you give the captain's armband to if you was in charge? Who would I give the captaincy to? Probably Varane. I'd have Varane and then have Casemiro as vice captain. That's personally who I'd give it to. I'd give the captaincy to those two. Like Captain Varane, vice captain Casemiro. Because I think people put too much stock and too much credit on captain, on who has the armband. Because if a player is captain-like and they display captain-like attributes, they're going to do that with or without the armband. Every successful captain Manchester United have had was captain-like and displayed captain-like attributes before they got the armband. Like, for instance, Roy Keane was a captain before he got the armband. Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, Nemanja Vidic, the list goes on. I just named those four off the top of my head. They all displayed captain-like attributes and leadership without the armband. So I don't think you give the armband to one of them and it makes them more captain-like. Like, no, you're going to display character. The person who actually displayed the most character was Onana. Like, in regards to after the game, that he came out, spoke to the media, and took full responsibility. Was his mistake horrendous? Absolutely. Unforgivable mistake. Was he solely at fault, though? He took full blame. He said, this is my fault. No. Did you play your part? Yes, but are you fully to blame? No. We conceded 4 goals. You were at fault for 1. What are we doing? We're at fault for 1. Sorry, hair but plait behind my ear. But yeah, that's Manchester United for you. Let's see where else you're going. True Blue says, Flawless, you said Reguilon is not first choice, but he's looking better than a lot of your regular starters. Thoughts? Shut me up. And that's what I always say. When I've had debates and back and forth with people on the chat on any player at Manchester United, I say it all the time. Good performances shut me up. If you perform well, I praise. You perform poorly, I criticize. Reguilon, a player I didn't want at Manchester United Football Club, has played twice. No issues with either performance. He was our best player yesterday. He's put in 2 good performances. And that's why I don't hear the whole excuse when people say the whole team's playing bad. That's why such a player X is playing bad. No. Individual accountability, people. Where's your professional pride? Where's your professional decorum? You can still play to a certain standard. And we're seeing that with Reguilon. Seeing that, man. Chased down Sane, slide tackled him. I was like, all right, Reguilon. So far, so good. So is he the first choice left back currently? Yes. He's the only left back we got fit anyway. Warrior J says, Flawless, are you concerned with Rashford lately? Absolutely. Very, very concerned with his form. Very, extremely concerned with his form, with Marcus Rashford's form. Because the biggest issue I have with Rashford is when he's bad, he's really, really bad. And there needs to be a middle ground. Because you are good, especially as an attacking player, you are going to go through poor runs of form. You're going to go through times when the team's not playing well and you're low on confidence. Guess what? I need you just to be average, above average. Do the basics. I need you to do that. And that's the problem with Rashford. When he's bad, he sticks out. But when he's good, he's excellent. The middle ground. I need consistency. That's the problem right now. Just be consistent. Even if you're not getting goals and assists, be the outlet out there, running behind, try and create for others. Like, apply yourself, but make the correct decisions. That's what I would say. To Anwar says, what would be your option to replace Bruno from our squad till the end of the season until we can sign a replacement? We should have signed Maddison. And I said it all summer long. And people told me, oh, Maddison's not better than Bruno. He just got relegated. No one's arguing it now. Apart from Manchester United fans. It's only Manchester United fans that will tell you Bruno is better than James Maddison. Nobody, no other fans think that. No other fan base think that. I'm telling you that right now. In regards to the midfield I want to see, I'd play Casemiro, Amrabat, Ericsson. We're not going to see it, but that is the midfield trio I would play. Play Ericsson in the 10. Play Ericsson in the 10, then you don't have to worry about him in terms of legs and from a defensive standpoint. And you have Amrabat and Casemiro behind him. That's what I personally would go with. But hey, we move. True Blue says, smash up the likes now. Yes, make sure still over 210 of you locked in. I shouldn't say still because we're only just into the show, but at 67 likes, decent like rate. Bump us up to 100 likes, people. Like check 1212, like check 1212. Let's bump us up to 100 likes, and make sure you go follow the Sarcasm City TV kick if you are enjoying the content, because we got content over there as well. Fan calling shows. So if anyone wants to call in, that's over on the Sarcasm City TV kick. You get Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup watch-alongs, all on the Sarcasm City TV kick. Warrior J, can you please drop the kick link in the chat as well, please, people? Stephanie G says, more disgusted with McTominay's lack of effort coming on. Ten Hag should have subbed the sub. What does he do? Why is he still here? As baffling as the Mount signing, in my opinion. You spitting, Stephanie G. Spot on. That's where I won't defend the manager. And I'll actually get into the actual game in a second, but obviously answering questions from the chat as well. But that is very concerning and very worrying, because one thing about Scott McTominay, he always applies himself. He lost the ball and didn't even sprint back. Like, are these players done with the manager? Are they? It's not looking good for Ten Hag in regards to that aspect. It's really not looking good for him in that aspect. Let's see what else you are saying. Yeah, Sandeep, I hear you. Rashford's pressing is poor, never cuts angle. And I don't know why he wasn't cutting out the pass to Lema. Every time Upamecano had it, I'm like, cut out that pass, unless the manager had told him to go more central because he didn't want Kimmich getting on the ball. Maybe. Penny Chase says, with the available side currently, how would you set up against Burnley? Onana in goal. You have to go Dalot, because he's the only fit right back. Reguilon, only fit left back. Varane, I'm playing next to Lindelof. If Amrabat's fit, I'm playing Casemiro, Amrabat, Eriksson. Palestri on the right. Garnacho on the left. Got to drop Rashford. Højlund up top. That's what I would go with. That's what I would go with. Bring Rashford off the bench. That actually could help him. Bring him off the bench. Do I think Ten Hag can change things around? Yes, I think he can change things around. The reason why I think he can change things around is because I watched him do it last season. So it's kind of like, that's what don't make no sense to me. You've been here before, literally just over 12 months ago. You've been here where something wasn't working, you switched it up. Just switch back to it. And you have not only the same personnel, but you have more options now. Obviously, when Amrabat's back, Kobe Mainoo's going to be in the mix. You have Højlund as well. What's going on? Reguilon's now out there. Like, what are we doing? Just revert back. Just revert back to what you did last season. That's what he needs to do. Hugh says, it seems like we can only play a good 20 minutes at best. What do you think the issue is in this regard? This is a good question. I think it's many things. I think concentration. I think quality and concentration. Because we lack quality in terms of from an individual aspect. Then as a team, we are just not concentrating well enough. We are not switched on enough. We switch off. Gary Neville speaks on that all the time in regards to letting games drift. And that's what we do. Because for the first 20 minutes, I have no issue with what we did against Bayern Munich. They offered nothing going forward. And our lack of attack hinders us. Because we don't have much going forward and we don't create a lot and we don't score a lot, even though we did score 3 goals. In general, we don't create and don't score. When you're playing well, Eddie said it on the watch along, you have to top that off with a goal. When you're playing well, when you are in the ascendancy, or not even in the ascendancy, when you're the slightly better team or just the better team, you have to capitalize. When football is a game of momentums, and when the momentum is with you, you have to take advantage of that, and we don't. We don't. Like, that's a major issue for Manchester United. Major issue. Like, you guys played a great season last season. What's changed? Individuals are now, from the individual standpoint, are better players and not performing at the highest level. So Martinez, Casemiro, Rashford. And I've spoken at Varane as well, even though Varane's been unavailable. But they are our 4 best players. And when those 4 are unavailable or don't play well, all last season we struggled. Now, for the vast majority of last season, Martinez, Casemiro, Varane, Rashford were playing at a very, very good level, which then hid the deficiencies of the other players. And then all the rest of the players were either playing at their very best or playing above their very best. So average players were either playing average or above average. Above average players were playing either above average or good, and so forth and so forth. Good to very good, etc. But now what we're seeing is our better players are not playing at the highest level. So Martinez, Casemiro, Rashford, all been nowhere near their best. And then the rest of the players are now all performing to their standard or lower. So all our average players are performing average or below average or poor or horrendous. Like the list goes on. That's what's changed. And then on top of that, the manager's not got a clear style. He's not got forget style. He don't have a clear plan. Last season, I know exactly how we was going to set up and what the plan was and what we were trying to do. Now I don't know. When people say, oh, Manchester United are a counter-attacking side, we play transition ball. No, we don't. Because I've seen us play multiple different ways. I've seen us play counter-attacking at times. Seen us try and play transition. Seen us play try and play possession-based football. I've seen all of the above. Every way of playing, I've seen us try and play. Pick one. That's what he needs to do. Pick one. So that's the major difference from last season. That's what I would say. Let's see. Hey, I don't rap no more, so I'm good. Actually, I can't even say that. As if I get the correct instrumental, so I can't say that. But now I'm not taking a break. This is work, man. I gotta get to it, man. Don't hide. I don't hide. To Warrior Jason's flawless, are you frustrated that United can't defend the cutbacks? That Bayern's second goal was similar on what I saw from the Brighton game. Yeah, I'm just concerned about us defensively overall because we're just a shell of ourselves from last season. That was the cornerstone of our success last season, was us being defensively solid and being defensively good. And then we'd hit teams on the break, or Rashford would nick a goal, or another attacker would nick a goal, and we'd win a game 1-0, or we'd win 2-1. It's gone out the window. And I don't know why, because it's the same personnel. Well, I do actually, because we're trying to play different for whatever reason. That's on the manager. Shut up shop and just play defensive. Play defensive football. Play defensive football. So easy, like, to do. Just play defense. It worked last season. You know what I'm saying? It worked last season. Play defensive football is really not tough. It's not an issue. I have no problem with that. We had success because of it last season. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, in regards to the actual game itself, like I said, for the first 20 minutes, no issue whatsoever. Again, offensively didn't offer much going forward, but I know offensively we're not the best. So that don't surprise me. That don't shock me. But kept the ball pretty well. There was a plan even when Onana had the ball. He was clipping it long to Højlund at times. And even if Højlund lost the initial challenge, we were picking up second balls. Eriksen should have scored as well. Definitely should have scored. But then, again, first 20 minutes, cool. Then we get hit with the sucker punch. You know what I'm saying? First shot on target, Sane scores. Onana should save that. Horrendous goalkeeping. Again, not saying Onana's terrible and we should have never have sided him. I'm talking in isolation with that chance. With that goal. Should have saved it. 110% should have saved it. And then it's like, this is Brighton all over again. Because that's exactly what happened against Brighton. Didn't offer anything. We were the better side. Didn't offer too much going forward. They offered nothing going forward and score with their first shot on target. They score with their first shot on target by MUNICH, Sane. And then I'm on the watch along saying, don't fold. Don't fold. Don't fold. And I know what this team's like, in particular against any form of quality opposition in terms of from an offensive standpoint, and also when we're away from home. Don't fold. Don't fold. And what do? Concede the second. Not a surprise, not a shock. We're still in the game at 1-0 at halftime. You can regroup. 2-0, uphill battle. So you're like, all right. Manchester United folded again. Boom, get back in the game, Højlund. 2-1. Cool. But then what do we go and do? Not a surprise whatsoever. Straight after we score, we concede. Do I personally think it was a penalty? No. But two things. One, Eriksen got to be smarter than that in regards to having your hands high. And two, why is Eriksen defending the back post? Why is Eriksen in the box from a set piece? He should be on the edge of the area. He's one of our weakest players from an aerial standpoint. Why is he there? Basics. Why is he there? Why is there centre-back Upamecano, 6 foot plus, the one why is he contesting against Eriksen? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, 3-1. And then from then I became disinterested because I know, all right, we're not coming back. Then boom, we scored the second goal. Who scored the second goal? Casemiro. Casemiro scored the second goal. Just sheer will. He scores the second goal. And then I said it on the watch along. And you can go back and watch it. It's on the channel, people. We're not coming back. We are going to concede again. When I'm starting to clock bad patterns, that's a major concern. When I'm watching and I'm going, this is going to happen, and then it happens. I said, we're going to concede again. Lo and behold, what happens? We concede again. I said it, and Eddie, shout out to my guy Eddie every single time. He was like, nah, you're lying. Nope. Basics, Lindelof. Not marking up. Shit, I feel like I missed a goal. Which goal? Oh, yeah, the second goal. I'll give my thoughts on who I think was at fault, because that's the goal that has that's the goal that has divided opinion in terms of who's at fault. But fourth goal, Lindelof got to track the run. Basics. Basics, basics, basics. Have to do better than that. But it's Lindelof. I know he's not good enough. In regards to the second goal, that's on Lindelof as well. Martinez is over on the left-hand side with Kane and Reguilon. No issue with that. Dalot's contesting with Musiala for the ball. Cool with that. Who's Lindelof marking? How are you in the 6-yard box marking nobody and Gnabry is by himself? So that's who I think was at fault. I'm not blaming no runners. I put part of the blame on Casemiro for the Welbeck goal against Brighton, but I'm not putting no blame on Eriksen or Casemiro for that. That's Lindelof. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, that's not what we're doing. Fourth goal was Casemiro's fault as well. To Hugh, I was already like tuned out, but that's on Lindelof. I know Bruno gave the ball away, but tracking runners is unforgivable. Track runners. Have to track runners. But hey, yo, that's just me. Yeah, Warrior J, that is the bright side. Look at the bright side to the flawless. Unless Varane is coming back for United. I hear you. I hear that. We move. For real. We move. Big up to Switching Music for the super chat. Much appreciated. It says Ten Hag and the players have to do better, especially on keeping the ball in the midfield. Should be Cass, Amrabat, and Bruno, though. Should be Cass and Amrabat and Bruno, though he should be dropped. Who should be dropped for a bit? Big up for the super chat, though. Much appreciated. In regards to this, yeah, we know that us and keeping the ball. The thing is, you can keep the ball in spells. I don't even think it's really an issue of keeping the ball like that. I don't really have an issue with the midfield in terms of you just got to be defensively better. That's what it is. Obviously, we know Bruno's not the best. In regards to the midfield, I'm trying to see Cass, Amrabat, Eriksen, but it will be Bruno. I do agree with that. It will be. But I'm guessing you're saying maybe Bruno should be dropped for a bit. I don't know. But let me know, Switching Music. Let me know. Let's see. Ransom Saeed at the point with, more emergency meetings than wins. It's crazy. Hey, even emergency meetings. It's just meetings now. Yeah, I think he meant Bruno should be dropped as well. I think so. But hey, you lot continue to get your questions in as well. We're at 96 likes. 4 short of 100, man. Girls up to 100 likes. That's what that is. And subscribe. We're at 8,144. Let me just refresh and see where we're at. Let's get to 150. Only asking for 6. There's over 200 people in it. Wait, 145. 5 more subscribers, people. And there's over 200 people in it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Shit, I should have gone over what? Ten Hag has the most difficult job in world football. Boxing Sage, I don't disagree with you. He has an extremely tough job. Because when you are a Manchester United manager, you have an extremely tough job. But guess what? You are compensated extremely well for doing that extremely tough job. That's why you're paid big money. The reason why he's on however many millions he's on per year is to work for a difficult job. You are compensated for it. Now management is tough, extremely tough, without doubt, especially at Manchester United. But hey, that's why you get paid the big money. Black Diamond said he needs to fix up an ASAP. Else, like I said in February, get me Qatar and De Zerbi. I deserve it after 34 years supporting United. Who's vexed lost? I hear you with Qatar. I'm not on the De Zerbi thing. I need to see more. If you're going to be manager at Manchester United, I need you to have been under pressure at some point. And win. De Zerbi's not done enough. I believe he was in Italy, right? And then now he's been at Brighton for a year and some change. But that's not enough on your CV to be Manchester United manager. I need to see you under pressure. That's just me, though. And ideally win something. Now I got some in it, and I got some more. I got some more water bottles down here as well. Big up my guy Eddie every single time, though. Every single time. Flawless, do you think we should make more use of Donny? Definitely an option. Definitely an option, HN. Why not? He's better than Mount. Why would you not utilize a Donny van der Beek if you are playing? Because I don't mind him whether it's a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, whether he's in a double pivot, whether he's an 8, whether he's a 10. Why not? Why not? I'm with that. Always expecting this, so he says. Can't wait for Amrabat, Mount, Maino back in that midfield. Needs revamping. Bruno can create as much, but do the simple passes right, I beg. When will you turn up in a big away game? But oh well, he runs around. In regards to this, yeah, Amrabat, I'm looking forward to seeing. Maino also. Mount, I don't think at all is a plus point. You know what I'm saying? In that. Let's see what else. Where else we are? Yeah, Bruno can create basic passes from Bruno. He's not. Forget about it. Will he turn up in a big game? He's been here 3 years now. He's not going to turn up in a big game. He's not. He's not going to turn up in a big game. But hey, we move. Yeah, Shakhtar, Sassuolo, Brighton. Yeah, I need more on your CV than that. Than Ukraine, Italy, and then Brighton in regards to the clubs you're at as well. Like, I need more than that. That's just me, though. That's just me. Yeah. This is it. See, Gene talking the realist here. No one held a gun to his head and forced him to take the job. Get it done in capital letters. Ain't no big bucks for nothing. That's why you're paid. That's why you're paid big amounts. That's why you're paid big amounts. Like, that's it. I'm loving this Mount slander. Hey, even slander. I've not even slandered him. I just don't rate him as a footballer. I just don't think he's very good. I agree with you, Flawless, on De Zerbi. I'm willing. I agree with you, Flawless, on De Zerbi, but I'm willing to run the risk. This guy sets his team up. I believe he's a great coach. I can't say he wins his trophies with chest, though. That's the thing. Because like I've said before, as good as a job as De Zerbi's doing at Manchester United, at Brighton, the levels and the expectation is different. Because like I said, when they got beat 3-1 at West Ham, no one went talking about it. Like, if we're going to talk about De Zerbi as Manchester United manager, let's hold him to under the same scrutiny and the same scrutiny and the same microscope that we do. And then he starts looking funny. Man just got beat 3-1 at home to West Ham. That's the same weekend we beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. And like I keep saying, Manchester United received more criticism for winning a game than Brighton did for losing. Bear in mind, they got packed 5-1 by a Sean Dyche Everton team battling relegation on their home pitch. And he's not. Let him come to Manchester United and then we lose. And like we start losing, these things are going to start coming up. People will start mentioning. Same way with Graham Potter. When he went on his bad runs at Chelsea, people were like, this isn't too far dissimilar from Brighton. People got to relax with this De Zerbi thing because he's done nothing of note in the game. Apart from play good football, and that's it. He's done nothing of note at Brighton. What's he done at Brighton? He plays good football, gets good results. I believe they finished 7th because they're in Europa League. Win the Europa League. Are they in the Europa League, people? Let me know. If that's the case, win the Europa League. That's when I'll be like, okay, I see it. You know what I'm saying? And that. Nah. Black Diamond, you have been chatting about him before all these men were hyping up. Philosophies all well and good. Van Gaal had a fantastic philosophy too. What did that get him at Manchester United? The sack. Philosophies all well and good, but the pressure is here I'm talking about is different. The pressure is different. Where was that philosophy against West Ham? Again, if let's hold him accountable then. Because if we lost 3-1 at home to West Ham, you would not hear the end of it. If we lost 5-1 at home to Sean Dyche's Everton, by the way, who are battling relegation, we'd still be talking about it now. So let's not do that. Rather we play good football than this. And that's another thing, Black Diamond. If you want just good football, that's cool. I don't want good football. I want successful football. Football's supposed to be entertaining to you, Black Diamond. I want successful football. I couldn't care less if it's entertaining or not. Is my preference entertaining football? Yes, that's my preference. But I want to win. It wasn't always entertaining under Fergie. Let's not do that. I guess used it before in 2011 because people love talking about away records so much. I think we won 3 away games. We won 3 away games and won the league. Does anybody care? No. It was either 3 or 4. So what are we talking about? I don't care about no entertainment. Win. Entertaining is and playing good football is a bonus. Don't care less. West Ham are a good team. No one expected. Well, it is. No one expected Everton to pan Brighton last week. Everton are dead food. Here the thing is, now I'm not hearing that. You know what I'm saying? If he's that good, and you have a better team than West Ham, so I'm not hearing that West Ham are a good team. We're all in agreement, right? De Zerbi's a better manager than David Moyes, and Everton. Brighton have a better team than West Ham, right? Or am I wrong? Then that. Am I wrong? Someone correct me if I'm right. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It was more than what in regards to the away record. We won, I think it was max 4 games. It was no more than 4 that 2011 season, and we won the league. We were horrendous. We was as bad away from home that season as Ten Hag's season, but we won. Yeah, Jack, that's it though. De Zerbi would be like an Arteta manager type manager signing. Huge gamble. Both managers have done nothing a note but looking proper. Exactly. And you could add Graham Potter's name to that before he went to Chelsea. The point I'm making is the microscope is different. Do certain of note. Brighton are in the Europa League, right? Win the Europa League. Win the Europa League. Okay. Right, what are we talking about? Win the Europa League. Yeah, Thomason. I'm just making sure. So that's why I'm not hearing that West Ham are a good side then, because you lost 3-1 on your home patch. So what went wrong? What are we talking about? Well, that's just me. That's a personal preference again. I'm not interested in good football. Winning. Like the same way we played last season. I enjoyed last season thoroughly. Did we play good football? No. For the most part, we didn't. In patches we did, but overall, did we? No. But we won. I only care about winning. I only care about winning. I'm not fussed about style, philosophies, because Van Gaal's style was cold in regards to him implementing it. But guess what? We didn't win, so we got a sack. I'm with you, Flawless. Success before entertainment. I take Simeone if he won everything in England every season. I'll take any manager at the club if they're going to guarantee success. Well, not guarantee success, but as close to guaranteed. As Always says, Flawless, give me hope we beat Burnley. If we do, then some winnable fixtures up until the Manchester derby. I'm not going to sit here and tell you with confidence that we beat. I'm predicting us to beat Burnley, yes. But am I going to say it with confidence? Nah. You know what I'm saying? And nah, absolutely not. Nah. Like, absolutely not. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, hey, keep it clean in the chat. What else is saying? But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here with confidence and say we definitely, without doubt, we beat Burnley. It's more than hope than expectation. Yeah, man, we gonna see him under the microscope. People want to crown this man king. Crown this man king, and he's done nothing of note apart from implemented a good style and played good football and finished 7th with Brighton. Now that gets you the Manchester United job. Right, come on, man. I'm sorry, I need more on my I do, you know what I'm saying? I need more on my CV. That's fair, Black Diamond. That's fair. That's just the difference in opinion. That's cool. That's just the difference in opinion. But I don't want to be playing good football and finishing 7th. But you know, each to their own. Each to their own. See what I was saying as well. Thomason says, I'd rather have De Zerbi than Arteta. Arteta needs to win us the Premier League and Champions League. I get that De Zerbi will probably go to Manchester City when Guardiola. Who knows? Who knows what when Pep leaves? Who knows what De Zerbi will do? Like I said, I'm just not crowning him king because he's done nothing of note. He's a promising manager at best. He's done nothing of note in the game. If he's done something of note that I've missed, somebody let me know. We're talking great managers, so we're talking great and above. What's he done of note? What trophy did he pick up? Someone tell me. What did he do? Like, talk to me. Like, where's the tell it. I'm being serious. What did he do? And people will tell you he's a better manager than Ten Hag. He has a better philosophy, better style. He has a better setup at Brighton, and he has better players. So why did they not finish above us last season? If those 5 things I just named are all true, why did he not finish above us last season? Bear in mind what I just said to make that clear, people. If De Zerbi is a better manager than Ten Hag, he has better players than Ten Hag, better philosophy, better style, has better setup, better owners, why did they not finish above us last season? Unless you be like, if you disagree with some of the points I made, let me know, people. I'm not even saying whether I'm right or wrong. I'm saying these are the things people will mention. But hey, we move. See, TKA says give De Zerbi a top 4 team and he will cook based off of what? Who's a top 4? How? Based off of what? Yeah. Nah, I'm not saying you, Black Diamond. I didn't say you are crowning him king. I never said you, but you saying give him the Manchester United job. That is kind of crowning him king, actually. That is crowning him king. You're giving him the key. All right, it's not crowning him king, but you're giving him the keys to the kingdom. You're giving him the keys to the kingdom. You said bring in the Qatar, bring in De Zerbi. That's giving him the keys to the kingdom. So that's the throne could be yours. That's what it is. What are we talking about? Yeah, that's your opinion, and I disagree with your opinion on it. Why is that so wild to say, Black Diamond, you're my guy, but I disagree? But wait. I want him as manager. What's the problem with that exactly? That he's done nothing of note in the game. That's the issue that I have. That's why I don't understand it. Are we not here to win? So what's he's won nothing anywhere, and he's going to come here and win. Or he's going to come here, play good football, and we're going to win nothing, and then he's going to get sacked anyway. That's it. With United resources, but wait, Brighton have better resources than us, according to some, don't they? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. People always praise Brighton's scouting network and the way they sign players and the way they run as a modern-day football club. What are we talking about? I say let's put him under scrutiny. He's done nothing of note in the game. That's why it's crazy to me, to Black Diamond and others, to say give De Zerbi the Manchester United job. Based off of what? Based off of what? What's he done in the game? So this gets you the Manchester United job now, having a good philosophy and playing entertaining football. All right. To Thomason, who says flawless Ancelotti, Nagelsmann, Simeone, Flick, Conte, Mancini. Who do you want? I'm not even thought about. I'm not. Oh yeah, don't get mistaken, people. Just because I've been critical of Ten Hag, I'm not Ten Hag out, because there's only 5 games into the season. Obviously 6, including the Champions League, but we're 5 Premier League games in. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm saying I'm not manager. I don't have Ten Hag. I'm not Ten Hag out. Word to Lewis, I have Ten Hag out. It's alarm bells. It's alarm bells. But because I seen him turn it around last season, I think he can turn it around this season. So I watch you do it. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at with Ten Hag. But can he turn it around? Yes. Will he? That's a whole different conversation. Hey, Gene, spitting. Football is a results game. When you sit in the stadium, watch the live streams, it's there to entertain you. Yes, 100%, but it's a results game. Like, people, all this is all well and good, but you don't win, it's a wrap. As entertaining as City play, well, you City and Liverpool, because they've been the 2 most successful teams in recent years. Let Liverpool, let Pep and Klopp continue to play entertaining football, because both those sides do play entertaining football, and not win for 3-4 years. Think they're still in the job? Not prayer. Let Klopp go 3-4 years with winning. When I say win, like winning nothing. Same with Pep. They're not. But hey, we move. To Hugh says, what's the lowest finish Ten Hag can get and you can still be Ten Hag in? I'm not Ten Hag in, no. I just have Ten Hag out. I'm literally looking at him. I'm currently assessing the situation. You're asking me to, how do I put this? You're asking me to rate a film that is 2.5 hours long and I'm an hour in. I can't tell you because I've not watched the whole film yet. I need more. I've not even watched half the film yet. We're nowhere, not even half. To put it to the film thing, the film is 2.5 hours long and I'm 10 minutes in to the film. I'm 10 minutes in. I can't tell you, yeah, I'm Ten Hag out. If I finish 8th, would you sack him? How do we finish 8th? I don't rate this team. 8th currently right now. I'll take your arm off for 8th right now. What are we talking about? But how do we finish 8th? Is everyone above us sensational? Do we improve? How do we do in the Champions League? Like, so how do we do in the FA Cup? How do we do in the League Cup? Like, what are we talking about? Like, there's so many variables with that. It's not if he does this, he must be sacked. I don't operate like that. I add all the variables in. We finish 8th and win the FA Cup, cool. We finish 8th and win the Champions League, not winning the Champions League. If we finish 8th and win the League Cup, cool. How do we play? Does he revert back to last year when we finished 8th and we look defensively solid again, but our attack lets us down and we finished 8th? All right, not ideal, but get it right in the next window. So many variables with this. If we finish 8th and we're lucky to finish 8th, different. But I can't say oh, sack him if we think like, say we reach both domestic cup finals. Do we win both of them? Ego MMA says, Flores, do you think this team has another big defeat in them this season? Absolutely. I was fearful of it against Bayern. Go watch the watch along. You know what I'm saying? Go watch the watch along. Go watch that. Go watch the what I said when it was 3-1. This could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was genuinely fearful. And that's very, very worrying that I was genuinely fearful, not even against that great Bayern side. The Bayern side was not even exceptional. Not even exceptional. Like, in terms of overall, I don't think they're exceptional, and they were exceptional on the night either. And I genuinely was like, this could be bad. So yes, if the manager carries on like this, yes, 110%. There it is. 8th in the League Cup is regressing. Why does he get another season flawless? Because he got it wrong in the window. That's why. He got it wrong in the window, and I allow a manager to make mistakes. If you pick up another trophy, all right, cool. You're doing something right. We haven't had a manager pick up back-to-back trophies since Ferguson. Sir Alex was the last person to do that. If he wins the League Cup, the season's a success. Season's a success if he wins the League Cup. Now, if he wins the League Cup and we finish 15th and look horrendous, that's a whole different conversation, but that's highly unlikely that we're going to finish 15th, 16th and somehow win a trophy. Like, you can't do that. So that's what it is. So do I think it's regressing? Yeah, in the league, cool. But we weren't going to win the league anyway. I put that down to, like I said, there's so many variables into this. So no, I don't think it's necessarily regressing. No, I don't think it is. All right, in the league, we regressed. How did we do in the Champions League? How did we do in the Champs? How did we go out in that? Did we go out in the group stages or did we make the quarterfinals? Did we go out to Real Madrid or did we go out to PSV? Like, there's so many. How did we do in the FA Cup? So that's why I give him another season. How do we look? Because you can finish 8th and win a League Cup and look terrible. You can finish 8th and win a League Cup and look decent. Bring me back to last season. If you have the same issues as last season, I go, all right, you turned it around again, now address it. Address the issues. Big up to Zaya. Let me get to that. Don't worry, I'm starring the best questions as well. See what else you lot are saying. Yeah, winning trophies is a success. Big up my G. Big up to you, Georgiev, man. I would play a double pivot with Cass and Amrabat because we've been awful defensively this season. Absolutely. That's the midfield you play. That is the midfield you play. Black Diamond. But wait, before I get to that, hey, big up Georgiev for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. In regards to the next calling, when am I doing the next calling? Probably Sunday. Why am I thinking I'm forgetting something? Yeah, probably Sunday after the Sheffield United Newcastle game. I'll run one. Or I'll run one to wait. You know what? I'll run one today. I run a fan calling show. Do I want to run a fan calling show today? Yes, I run a fan calling show today on the Kick. Yes, today. Yes, I'm gonna run one today. 9 p.m. UK time, people. You know what I'm saying? 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? 9 p.m. Nah, we can reason Black Diamond. I fully get what you're saying. But yes, 9 p.m. fan calling show live on the Sarcasm City TV Kick. Don't have to be a United fan to call in. That's open to everybody. So yeah, feel free. Make sure you download the Kick app for free, sign up, all that good stuff. Make sure you do so. To DJ who says, didn't Ollie get third in his first full season and second in his second full season? Yeah, and I wanted him gone by, I think it was this. When did that turn out? The second season. So it's not all on Premier League. It's not all on the Premier League. It's not all on that. Yeah, Black Diamond, I saw this happening early. The signs were there flawless. When I spoke, people called me negative and pessimistic. I hear you. You called it early with these issues. I give you that. I fully agree with that. I won't doubt that. Like, that's it. I don't doubt that. Brighton has a better scouting, but to think they have better overall resources as well. Their spending is minuscule to ours. With Qatar, we would have better scouting too much to text. Nah, I hear you. I was just asking the question. because people praised him so much. So why is he not doing better? But I still stand on what I said. I don't want him at Manchester United because he's done nothing of note in the game. That gets you the Manchester United job in 2023, 24 going on. We're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and that's a wild pause. To Akash, who says, why is Donny not given a chance? He's injured. He's injured currently, but the manager just don't rate him. Very similar to Jadon Sancho. The manager don't rate him for whatever reason. He don't want to play him. And I dropped the kick link now. Kick link now. 1 second. Hold up. We dropped this kick link. But yeah, fan calling show 9 p.m. people on the kick. So you just download. It's just another streaming platform. You download the app for free, sign up for free, and then follow Sarcasm City TV on there as well. Look, there's the link. Yeah, it's in the description as well of every live stream, but I dropped it in the chat as well. So you lot go follow, man. Get us monetized over there, man. There's still over 170 of you lot locked in. And get your final few questions in. I'm closing out in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. So yeah. Oh yeah, Ollie's. That's why I even paid notes. Like someone asked me earlier about Ollie's comments. Couldn't get less in it. I don't care. I don't care what he's got to say. I don't care what he has to say. I don't care. Do you think he's Black Diamond? I don't even think he changed his philosophy. I don't think we have one. I don't know what our philosophy is. I don't know what the style is. I don't see it. Oh, he moved. For Manchester United or Prem teams, in my opinion, maybe he can have a resurgence in Holland. Maybe Donny, yeah, because he's not played well when he's played. Would I give him a run out? Why not? Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, Thomason, don't get it mistaken. I feel like you will finish second in your group just because you beat Copenhagen, Copenhagen twice, Galatasaray twice, and beat Bayern Munich at home or draw with them. That last part's going to be tough. But in regards to, yes, we should still get out of this group. We should be on 9 points off the next 9 games. We should beat Galatasaray at home, and the double header against Copenhagen, we should win both those games. That's actually the one away game. I'm going back on what I've said previously. I look at and go, we'll win. Is the away game in Copenhagen. And then that puts us on 9 points. Galatasaray away game week 5. That's going to be tough. That's going to be extremely tough, without doubt. And then following that, Bayern Munich at home. But yeah, we should be on 9 points out of 12. After match week 4, we should be. Game week 4, we should be on 9 points out of 12. But we move. What's our biggest issue right now? Ineffective press, bad defense, fitness, lack of goals, lack of quality. All of the above. All of the above, man. All of the above. Now, you can proportion out blaming between these things, but all of the above is what I would say. Shout out Peter Pan. What? Username, Manchester United played well. No, he didn't. Yeah. No, he didn't. We'll try and find it. He wrote a piece on how Pep and Cruyff inspired his style of play. I read it before he came to United Flawless. I hear you, Black Diamond. The point that I'm making is the style he's implementing now. There is no style. Same way last season, I seen what he was implementing, and it was far from a Pep or Cruyff. And even the when he was at Ajax, the second team, that wasn't in that image. My point is just implement a style. Just implement a style. Thomason says, what's your aim for the Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals, Get out of the group, and then it's draw dependent. Get out of the group, and then it is so draw dependent. If we finish second and get Real Madrid, show's over. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Vienna, as the Don Nureddin would say. But if we get out of the group and get a more favorable draw, then maybe. I'm saying then you're into the quarterfinals, and then if you're on the favorable side of the draw, you can make a final. You can make a semi-final. But it's all draw dependent, the Champions League. All draw. Because do I genuinely believe we get out of the group? Yes. I think we finished second in the group. I've said that. Then it's all draw dependent. It's also draw dependent. If Reguilon keeps playing the same, do you sign him? Of course, if he keeps playing like this, DJ, of course. If he keeps playing like this, without doubt, you sign him. Without doubt, if he continues to do what he's been doing. Flawless, the only plus, in my opinion, is Reguilon. Dalot, maybe. I wouldn't say Dalot, Reguilon. I would say Reguilon was definitely a plus. 100%. Other than that, Yeah, Eagle MMA, you know the answer to that. You joke, man. I said 40 M's, you know. Yo, you on drugs, just. You know what I'm saying? And I said 40 M's for Reguilon, you know. Nah, I'd rather just, you lot keep him 40 M's. Yeah, 20. Joke, man. Absolute joke, man. Final few questions. Let's bump up the likes as well. We're at 119 likes. Big up, man. Let's go up to 130. Let's go 130 likes. Let's see if we've actually hit 8,150 in terms of subscribers as well. Make sure you check out the upcoming live stream schedule because we are back here at midnight. Disgruntled blogger, you are not blocked. We're back here at midnight for the Manchester United Arsenal show. So myself and Cam talking all things Manchester United, all things Arsenal. 9 p.m. as well, people. 9 p.m. I'm going to change the time. Now, 8:30 p.m. Sorry, people. I know I keep changing the time. 8:30 p.m. is the fan calling show on the Kick. Sarcasm City TV Kick. The link's underneath in the description. 8:30 p.m. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to be a Manchester United fan. It's open to everybody. All it is 2 rules. 1, camera must be on, face facing forward. Number 2, make sure you know when you call in what you want to talk about. So yeah, 8:30 p.m. fan calling show. 8:30. If he keeps playing like that, yeah, come. I'm saying he's Manchester United's best player, in my opinion. Currently, so far, yeah, he has been. What's my prediction for Burnley? 2-1. Jonah Blogger says, what would you want the lineup to be for Saturday and what do you think Ten Hag will play? My lineup would be Onana in goal, Dalot, Reguilon as the fullbacks, Varane, Martinez, Casemiro, Amrabat, Ericsson, Palestri, Garnacho, Højlund. Now, what will Ten Hag play? I have no idea. No idea. I don't know. I seen him play a diamond. I don't know. I don't know what one. I don't know what he's trying to. I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. 0 idea. Nothing good for us this season. Flawless. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Hey, Sheik, you're not lying, man. You're not lying. You're not lying, man. It looks bleak. It looks bleak. It looks real bleak. I'm telling you. Real bleak. Yeah. To Jay, who says, I don't want to see Ericsson in a Manchester United shirt anymore. Now, I do, but in the 10. Play him in the 10. I would definitely play in the 10. That's what to play him in the 10. I think it's that simple. Anyone coming back from injury? Varane, Amrabat, Mount, Kobe Mainoo. They're the 4. There may be someone else I've missed, Joshua, but they're the 4. Follow us. But yeah, it's peak right now, people. But did this game against Burnley is as close to a must-win game for Ten Hag as without it being a must-win game. But it's extremely close. It's this close. Like, if we don't win against Burnley, that's when it's like alarm bells. Like, alarm bells already been going off, but this is now a cold, dark red. Like, you know, you have cold red. This is cold, not even dark red, cold, bright red. If we don't indeed. It's currently cold red. But if we don't beat Burnley, we don't beat Burnley, yeah, could be. It's not good. It's not good. That's when it's cold, bright red if we don't. Because that's the team who we are better than, who we should be beating. We should be beating 100%. Like, so yeah, I'm saying but we beat Burnley 2-1. And Lewis said it jokingly, and he was like, yo, opposition down the table. He was like, play Mason Mount. And he's supposed to be back. And I can see Mason Mount scoring in this game. See him scoring the winner. 110% can see Mason Mount. And then it'll be all, see, look, you was wrong about Mount. Where's the apologies? Blah, blah, blah. And then they'll play against Palace and then be poor. And then everyone will go quiet. Notice no one defends Bruno anymore in the chat. Notice that, people. Anyone notice that this season? All the criticism I received for critiquing Bruno, notice no one defends him no more. Shout out Star-Lord, because I'm not even going to call him out because he's here on the regular. I know he's not here now, but he's the only one who pops back up. All them people who was on my case about Bruno Fernandes, where are they? You know what I'm saying? Where are they? Defend your guy when he's not performing well. Because when he's performed well, you're here. After Forest, everyone was here. Everyone was here. And this is not me critiquing Bruno. I'm critiquing set fans right now. I just can't remember names off the top of my head. Nah, shout out to Star-Lord, because Star-Lord be here on a regular basis. I know he's not here now. That's why I didn't call him out, because he still shows up. That's when I knew Bruno was bad, when Star-Lord was in the chat and was like, yeah, Bruno was bad today. I was like, oh, Jesus. He really was bad today. That's how I know. It could be a mountain tapping, Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll be something like that. One inside the 6-yard box. Something like that. Like, that's it. For real, for real. That's him. That's it. But shout out Star-Lord. He a real one because he's still a member of the channel. That being said, if you want to join the membership, the link is in the pinned comment as well. Check it out. Many great perks on the membership, people. Many great perks on the membership. So make sure you check it out. Like I said, including how to get on the channel, whether it's Q&As on the YouTube channel, whether it's members Q&As on the Kick, whether it's Q jumping on fan calling shows, whether it's on Q&As in the chat, your question, comment taking priority like a super chat, plus more. Make sure you check it out, people. Make sure. Let's see. Yeah. Mount was a terrible signing for us, Thomason. It was a terrible signing. I saw United fans say they will never win a title with Bruno and Rashford are in the team. I think it's fair point because they're both luxury players. I disagree on the Rashford one, but I think the other players have to be exceptional around him. I don't think he can be the main man and your guy, but I think he can be. He's shown me enough where I go, you have enough impact where you can play a role, even if it's a squad player off the bench. Bruno, I agree with. Yeah, I agree with 100. Like, your other two midfielders must be exceptional for Bruno to, like, he has to be the worst out of the midfield three. But Rashford, I've seen enough where I go, you can impact games, even if it is off the bench, like I said. But we move. Big up disgruntled blogger as well. But yeah, you're not blocked. I don't know why you thought you was blocked. Let me see if I missed anything, because I don't think I did indeed. Oh, yeah, as well, people. I know I do a lot of promotion, but that's because people, we are, you know what I'm saying, trying to push Sarcasm City TV even more worldwide, because we are worldwide. We have people from all over the globe watching. We have people from all over the globe on the actual channel itself. By the way, Flawless, is this going to be your first game to watch Burnley this weekend? No, I watched them. I watched the opening game. I watched the opening game from them when they played Manchester City, but I've not watched them since. To DJ says, the way Rashford looks disinterested, sometimes not great body language, reminds me of Sane. I don't think it's a question of him being disinterested. I think he's low on confidence and not playing well. I think that's where that comes from. I don't think he's disinterested. I don't think it's a lack of effort in terms of when he's on the ball. Off the ball, yeah, you can question him not pressing. You can call that's laziness. But in regards to body language, nah. I don't think his body language is I don't think it's him being disinterested, should I say, is a problem. I don't think it's that. I think he's low on confidence. He knows he's not playing well. He knows this. Like Rashford, I think is very, very self-aware in regards to his performances. So it's like, we need you to step up. We need you to step up. Like, for real. We drop the links for the audio platforms, Spotify and iTunes, SoundCloud. We're on all those platforms, people. So all the shows you hear on here, all the shows on the channel, all the shows on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, are available on audio-only platforms, people. On audio-only platforms. So if you want to listen while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, while you're driving, you may be at the gym, you might not want YouTube sucking your data when you're on the move. Hey, you may just want to, you might just not want to have the YouTube app open. You may listen to podcasts in the more old school, traditional podcast ways. That's fine. So SoundCloud, make sure you hit us with the follow on there. Spotify, all you Android users, please follow us and 5-star us. And iTunes, all you iPhone users, 5-star us, write us a review on Sarcasm City TV as well. Big up to all the audio listeners as well, because I salute the YouTube watchers all the time and the Kick watchers all the time. And big up to all the audio. Anyone who's listening to this back on audio, you're a real one, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. Let's see what else. What do you think it will take for Ten Hag to get sacked? For this to carry on, classified. And he said, big up, Mr. Tate. No, big up to you. Yeah. If he carries on like this, he's going to get sacked. He will not make Christmas. Because some of the results, the performance, forget the results, the performance against Bayern Munich and the performance against Brighton are very, very, very concerning. Because they look like players who have given up on the manager. When players are not pressing, not tracking, doing the basics, that's the type of results, the type of performances that get managers sacked. Definitely the type of performances that get managers sacked. So if he carries on like this, he won't make Christmas. He will not make Christmas. He won't. Let's see. Again, with Rashford, like, yeah, he's just like, when he's bad, he's really bad. That's what it is. And when he's good, he's good. Like, but when he's bad, like, he sticks out, like I said earlier on in the stream, like real bad. Like, like Rashford, I try and defend you, but I can't defend those performances. But yeah, back to the Bayern Munich game before I close out. Yeah, we weren't good, people. We weren't good. Like, don't let just because the scoreline looks kind to us doesn't mean we look good. Nah, I mean, we played well. No, we didn't. Played well for the first 20 minutes, and then that was pretty much it. Even though we scored 3 goals, outside the Ericsson chance, you had the Højlund header, which was a half chance. Don't create. And defensively, shocking. How many goals we conceded? Conceded 4 to, so we conceded 4 to Bayern Munich, 3 to Brighton, 3 to Arsenal, 2 to Nottingham Forest, and 3 to Spurs. How many goals is that? That's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Gene says, shout out to Gene, says, who do you believe out of all the managers will be the first to lose their job? I thought it'd be Sean Dyche, but now I don't know. Ten Hag is close for me. I think it'll be Poch. I seen their running, and if they don't pick up, I think they play Villa. Burnley might be one of them. Is Villa, Burnley, and somebody else before they like start their tough running of like 7 weeks of hell. Like, they are running the gauntlet. I don't think they beat Villa this weekend. I know it's Burnley and then it's somebody else. Maybe a Palace or something, or maybe but yeah, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. 110% is not looking good for them, man. It's not. It's not. They worse than us. Yeah, exactly. I said 14 goals in 5 games. Unacceptable. Yeah, Villa, Fulham, Burnley. I said Brentford, but yes, that's it. Yeah, even forget the cup I'm talking about. Yeah, but that could add to it too. Yeah, man. Flores, did you know it's the first time we conceded? What is it? What's the stat? For the first time since 1978, United have conceded 3 or more goals in 3 consecutive games. When you start breaking records like this, concerning. That's another concern. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, not good. I'm telling you that right now. I'm saying not good in the slightest. But yeah, like I said, 8:30 p.m. we'll be live on the Kick, people. Fan calling show. So feel free to call in, but make sure you're following the Kick. If you're not following the Kick, I'm not gonna let you on. You know what I'm saying? You have to be following the Kick. I don't care if you got to download the app, you better tell me your username and then drop a comment in the chat. So I'm letting that be known now. If you're not following the Kick, I'm not bringing you on the fan calling show. Well, so yes, 8:30 p.m. That's UK time. So 3 hours from now, people. 3 hours from now. What's going on? 3 hours from now, fan calling show on the Kick. And then we're back here at midnight for the Manchester United Arsenal show. Myself and Cam. I know Cam going to be friggin' ecstatic. Yeah, Poch. I think it'll be Poch. I do. Yeah, it's not good. And yeah, follow the Kick, like Warrior J said. But yeah, we're going to close out. Big up to all of you lot. Great stream. It's obviously the ManDem Uniteds that I do solo dolo on Mondays and Thursdays are slightly shorter because I'm not joined by my co-host or any special guests. But obviously I will be doing that throughout the season. I just don't want to bring anyone into this misery. I'm not going to lie. And since nobody is actually live, I'll send you lot to the Manchester United Arsenal show so you can just hit the like button on there before you close out. Hit the notification bell on it as well. But make sure you hit the like button on this video. Please subscribe, whether you're watching live right now or watching back. Continue to support, man. You lot are real ones. And don't forget as well, I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you lot, but you lot are smart enough to catch it all. Don't forget, Friday, midnight, 8K subscriber party. So the 8,000 8K subscriber party, 8,000 subscribers that we recently went over here on the channel. We are doing the 8K subscriber party, midnight UK time Friday. Pull up with a beverage in your hand, people. So it don't have to be liquor if you don't drink. It can be apple juice, orange juice, can be a coffee, can be tea, it can be hot chocolate, maybe H2O, people. Pull up with a beverage in your hand. I will be drinking, so I will be waved. Hopefully I don't get us cancelled. But yeah, it's outrageous, Beef Bully. It is. But love to everyone that's locked in. Gene, I see you. Respect to you. Love to all the regulars. Big up all the new people as well. And this has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.